Alright, so I'm going to do a comparative review like the one I did for the Punisher, but this one's going to be of, as you can see, ta-da, the Mezco 112 Collective Deadpool figures. This is the regular Deadpool, the Redpool. This is the Mezco exclusive with the Headpool. I'm also going to review the Previews exclusive, which I haven't even opened yet because I've been saving it until I could do it and review to get it out of the light. Oh, great. I've got two windows and both of them are pumping sunlight in here. And I don't have the box for, I do have the box for the Comic-Con exclusive. I'm just not digging it out because I put it up in storage. But you already know what that is. It's one of the smaller boxes like you got with Shadowland Daredevil, or like you got with the New York Comic-Con, Wolverine. Alright, so I'm going to put this one aside real quick. I'm going to go over the box. The box is empty because I already have the figure out of it. But this is, as I keep saying, this is Mezco's newer boxes. This doesn't have the window flap. And as I always say, I believe that's just because I think this is upside down. This is more collector friendly. Some people like to keep their figures displayed in the box. So if you have it this way, you can take the cover off or maybe even have the cover sitting up top like that. Boom. And so they know what the figure is, but then you can see inside, and this way you don't have that stupid flap in the way. You don't have to take it out. You have all the accessories. Everything would look neat and clean. I've pulled everything out except for the stand in the back, but you'll see this indentation here. That's for Headpool. That was the only difference between this release and the regular Deadpool release. I don't understand why it took so much longer for that to come out, but it did. I think it probably took like an extra month or two. I don't know. It was some ridiculous amount of time, though. Time out. Gotta grab one thing. Back. Just had to grab something for the review a little later. All right. So let me now get into the box for the Previews exclusive. Wait, did that not go? Okay. On the slipcover also, for those of you who want to see, Deadpool, all the accessories we're going to go over, 4 grenades, 2 handguns with removable clips, his rifle with 5 grenades, a gun and grenade launcher bit, 6 I believe, 2 swords that fit in the sheaths, he's got all these hands, and an extra head with the winky eye. The stand and the arm are in the box. I'm not going to remove them. Previews exclusive, Deadpool, Mezco Toys, One Tough Collective, Marvel, MezcoToys.com, Deadpool, 112 Collective, Deadpool, and on the back of this one, you see all the good as well. X-Force Deadpool, 4 grenades, 1 handgun, 2 little submachine guns, it looks like. His rifle, you get a grenade launcher, similar to the one featured with Punisher, only it's got the Deadpool touches. And a grenade launcher similar to what you got with the Previews exclusive Punisher, if you were lucky enough to get it. If you put the two of them side by side, see the hands are similar. You get the same winky eye head, but you also get a semi-unmasked head here, which we'll look at. And your rifles are pretty similar. Okay? And of course, Deadpool's got his little signatures on everything. Little spray paint and make things kind of funny. Alright. Inside this box, when we open her up, first thing you get is the tissue paper. We'll remove that. Alright. There are 2 layers, just like all your Mezcos. The back layer will feature some accessories as well, so we'll get those out in a moment. So, alright. 5th time is a charm. I'm switching up. I'm going to throw this on the back and edit this into the other version. Stupid camera, you see it trying to autofocus extra hard. What we got going on here, we've got our figures out of the box. This guy's finally come out. I'm going to blow through this real quick. Gonna kill this. So we can get on with our lives. We're going to start over here with Bluepool. This is the X-Men version of Deadpool. So you have the yellow, blue, kind of greenish. The color scheme, the yellow and the lines, he looks more like Kick-Ass than Deadpool. But yeah, this is the X-Men variant, which is cool. This is the San Diego Comic-Con. If you couldn't go there, you could order it online like I did as well. You know, this and Miles Morales were their 2 reveals, so I ordered them both online. Very nice costume. The harness here is yellow with some orange dry brushing. I don't know if you can really see it. But there's some orange in there. It's kind of washed out by the light. Very nice figure. The harness in the back has the sword, the single sheath sword. We'll take this sword out. All right. Now all of the swords are similar except for the hilts. They're all colored to match the costume, so green and gold. All right, and you'll see there's a plane, so it has like a nice looking edge to it and very sharp. It's not a super flexible plastic. It's got a little bit of slight bend to it, but I wouldn't want to force it. You don't want to break it. Slides in and out of there, which is nice because some imports would just have a hilt that pops out and pops back in, and the sword would be separate, but not this guy. Okay, the harness, a little bit of movement. It looks like the belt's fixed in place. Doesn't really affect too much of the articulation, but let's go over that real quick. Now, I've already taken off the head and checked. You get a little bit of motion there at the bottom, a little bit of the front to back, a little bit of the side to the side, but not a whole lot, but just enough to help, say, the bottom ball peg and the ball peg up there. Pop the head in. Give me one. All right, we're back. Side to side, back, so you can look up that much. You can look down that much, which is pretty cool. All right. Arm can go all the way up. Both sides are going to be the same. You can get up. This fabric doesn't have the leather, so it doesn't hinder it. You get the upper bicep swivel. And as usual, if you move the figure, you can just adjust the costume as you go. So nice and slow. You don't have to worry about problems. Double jointed elbows. So you can, end it. You get rotation here at the gauntlet, which is nice. And then one thing I love about all my Mezcos, the wrist goes down, goes up, also rotates so you can go back and forth. You're not hindered like Marvel Legends where some go up and down, the majority come in and out. This gives you all those options. So if you play with it, you can get the most out of the hands. Aiming helps bring the guns up to the eyes to match. So that's really good. You get your double torso. So you get the up and down here in the torso because your diaphragm cut. So you go off to the side that much. Let's see. Side that much. This side that much. Get a decent twist in there. Fairly decent. Just want to be careful. Don't want to like bend or twist the harness and break it. So you get okay movement there. Legs will come out that far. To the side. Get the split going on. You come out all the way forward. That far back. Upper thigh swivel. Now all the articulation is the same for the figures. Double jointed knee. Rotation at the top of the boot. Mezco's Achilles heel, of course, is their heels. The ankle in kind of that much, out that much. So not the best. We've seen better, but then we've seen much worse. Back that far, forward that far, and a 360. So if you work with it, you can get something decent out of there. You'll be able to get about that far with feet flat on the ground. Yeah, about there. And then a little bit more. All right, let's go over the differences for the heads, because you get two head sculpts. As you see, this is the plain head sculpt there. Two wide open eyes, yellow and blue. A little bit of dark lining around the head. See the ears are molded in there. Some wrinkles on the mask, where the brow is. The nose you can see and feel, which is cool. And you don't really get lining for the mouth, but there's a little bit of crinkling under the eyes, which is cool. On the very back, you get the little dip for the hood, which is nice. Nice little effect there. And then on the other head, the alternate head they all come with, you'll see kind of like the left eye is winking a little bit. So semi-closed. Very cool. All right. Hands. You get two gun holding hands for the left and for the right. Mezco fingers are very soft and flexible. So you don't ever have a problem really fitting anything in there, which is pretty cool. All right. So you get one of those for the left and for the right. You get two sword holding hands. We're just going to do this. Ta-da! Extra dimensional hand coming for the win. Yellow, kind of a darker blue in there, and then your regular blue, which is cool. So you get two of those, one for the left, one for the right. You'll get two fisted hands. Now, all the hands are the same for all the figures. And then you don't get two open palm hands. You get one for the right. Just soft bendy fingers so you can open them a little wider. Close them a little bit more. And you get your cowabunga hand over here, which is pretty cool. You know, cowabunga, gnarly, what's up? Call me. All right. So you get all those. That's par for the course with all the figures. Okay. They all have the same hands. They all have these two heads. This figure has the least amount of heads. The standard red Deadpool has the same heads. But this version, as you can see, is not. This is the Mezco direct version. So he had an extra head accessory, although not your typical. You get two guns with this. You get your regular handgun. Now this is just black with a gray wash on there. The magazine comes out. You got to be careful because a lot of people would lose their magazines because sometimes they're very loose. You get the bullet in the top, you can see there. Mine slides in at the very end. Fits in nice and snug. Doesn't slide back like Mezco Punisher, but still very nice. And you get a rifle. All right, now this is very nice. Again, you get the black with the dry brushing on there. Silver dry brushing. The magazine is also removable with a bullet inside. Fits in there nice and snug. This slides out back and forth. Why, you ask? Because you get 6, or in this case I think I got 4. Don't mind the beeping, that's a fire alarm that needs a battery replacement, but I can't find it because I think I took it down to replace it with a new one, and the battery's still in there dying slowly, so it's not yours. This comes with 4 grenades that slide in here. You can close that and you're good. And they will come out the other end. So you can put like a smoke trail in there, whatever kind of effect you want. That's pretty cool. And then you get little grenades. All the grenades are painted kind of cutesy. Blue, yellow, and then red eyes outlined in black. You get 4 grenades. All the accessories for Redpool are the same, except red and black. His grenades are going to be red with black and white eyes. All his hands are the same, except for red and black. Everything's exactly the same. You get the same cowabunga hand, all the same fists, same sword holding hands. The heads are the same, the plain and the alternate. I got the alternate head on here with the winky eye. The main difference here with this guy, rifle's the same. Your handguns are different. That's one difference, is the paint on the handguns. Silver and black. Same removable magazine with bullet, but you also have a little Deadpool in there. It's red and black with the white eyes. That's painted on both guns that fit in this harness. Now this figure had harnesses, which the other two don't. That was a kind of a deal breaker for some people. All right, and you can futz with this and get this to clip shut, but I'm not going to bother with it, but it does fit in there nicely. This one just has the Deadpool symbol on the belt. 2 swords. This one was the only one that came with 2 swords, so pretty beast. They both fit in there very well. And this amazing harness has 6 grenades that you're allowed to place right up there. It fits them all, which is really good. All right. So you get 2 guns, the same rifle, 6 of these grenades. Well, 6 of these for the grenade launcher, and then 4 hand grenades. All right. I was just going over this guy. This Headpool is amazing. This is the only 1/6 scale Headpool you get. Marvel Legends hasn't come with one. Really nice. You get that clear, creepy blue eye. If we get really close in there, you see some crazy paint details. You can see all the way up his nose, which is awesome. You can see that dry, kind of like cracked zombie skin, which is great. You got the wash in there with the dark color in there. You got pink around that eyeball. Got the teeth, the chin strap. Around back, you can see the soul vertebrae kind of hanging on at the base of his skull. The ripped costume. I didn't know this, but this does spin. That's pretty cool. If you weren't lucky enough to grab this, you can get a Headpool with the Marvel Select Lady Deadpool. It's a little bit bigger, looks slightly different, but you can find that. The articulation is the same. The only difference with the costumes, well, a big difference with the costumes, is there's no black lining. This is actually kind of a black leather material. If you have a Daredevil figure, you know what that's like. And it's over the costume. It's edged in kind of like a double layer, which is pretty cool. You can't really probably make it out, but it's like a line. You can see it there. This is cool. Some people are just kind of worried, though, that you might have fraying if you move it too much from stress. But that's possible. It's just the risk you run. No one knows why Mezco went with the fake leather instead of just doing black. Maybe it's easier instead of stitching two different fabrics together or painting it, then you don't have the rub. So that's just what they've gone with. I'm not going to complain. I'm enjoying it. All right, the color scheme is also different here. This is going to be kind of a dark chrome all the way around on the gauntlets and the boots with silver buckles. Let me get a little bit out on the boot as well. And I think I covered all the differences there. We're going to jump over to this guy. Try and blaze through him real quick. All silver here. No dry brushing. The hilt on his sword, gray and black. Single sheath, red and the black leather. Same articulation. The gauntlets are slightly different. Silver with black on the inside. All the hands, gray and black. Boots, silver, black, gray on the bottom. All right. X symbol, Deadpool symbol. This extra head is very nice. You can see here some great detail in it. You got some a different tone, almost like two different colors in all the sores and those purple lips. Face you just want to kiss. Look at that DP. All right. Same dip. So the rest of the head sculpt is pretty much the same. It's just the front here where the mask is rolled up is different. So that's very nice. Now I'm going to get into his accessories. All right, trying to make good time here. So this guy, though he does not come with a harness, he has a plethora of accessories. Let's search for his handgun first off. This handgun is different as well. This one's more of a solid black color. No dry brushing. Same thing, magazine slides out. All right, so it's a nice plain gun. Put it there. You have your small grenades. For the grenade launcher in his rifle, this is the same rifle we've seen twice already. You know, black with the dry brushing, so looking very nice. Again, they slide right in there. Now you get these two cuties because they got their little orange tip, very misleading because I'm sure they would shoot real bullets. Here on the magazine, it says Chimichanga, which is pretty nice. And up here it says Psych, which is funny because, you know, you think an orange tip is a fake gun. Psych. Removable. Bullets. These are similar to what you got with Mezco Punisher. This figure is great. Like I said, you get a lot of accessories for the same price point as these other two, and you usually get the shaft when it comes to previous exclusives, like your Black Adam not having an extra head, not having the accessories that Shazam had, not getting an extra head. You could have easily gotten a Hunter Solomon head with Zoom. Who else gave you the freaking shaft here and screwed you over? I don't think you got nearly as many accessories with Red Sun Superman, though it's a great figure and he's a little taller. You got a nice flag, but you got the Kryptonite, you got the Shrunken City, you got the chains, you got a lot with the regular Superman and an alternate head. You know, if you look at it, you don't normally get as many accessories with the previous exclusive versions, but this time around, you got a lot. So this figure is the cat's pajamas. There's an old one for you. So you get two of those. They both are similar. They both have Psych written on them. Note, this one says, got you, I think. It says, got something. Yeah, it looks like got ya. Oh, got ya. Ha! Psych, got ya. The orange tips, he's playing a joke on you. These grenades, gray, black, red eyes. So, all the grenades fit the color scheme almost. Well, the red and black fit the color scheme of the costume. The yellow and blue ones are a little different. You get the extra magazine. I gotta go back and search. You get an extra magazine too, which is great. You don't get that with the other versions, but this previous exclusive gives you an extra magazine for that. An extra magazine for your rifle. Damn, this figure is worth grabbing. No, not an extra magazine. The magazine that belongs in there because it fell out. Still good enough. You get extra magazines for your two little submachine guns. Then you get the extras. This would be familiar if you had Mezco Punisher. This is the same launcher you get there. He has these big grenades that fit in here, which are cool. If you aren't lucky enough to have a Mezco Punisher, I feel for you. Maybe you'll get one. In my opinion, the best, most versatile Mezco to date. A lot of customizing options. Just a great figure. Like this guy, you got a lot for your for the price point. It was just $80. You got so much with that guy. So you could always grab this Deadpool as a way to supplement some of your other figures in your arsenal. So that slides down, but that slides back, and that's pretty cool. So those grenades fit in here. You got a smiley face there. You get a smiley face there. You get it saying bye-bye here, because this does rotate. So it says bye-bye, exclamation points on both sides. That's pretty great. Some nice detail in the dry brushing. And then we'll move over here. Now this is an accessory that also came with the previous exclusive Punisher, but Deadpool has his own little paint scheme going on. I think he's got more paint on here, way more paint than the Punisher one. It looks like he just kind of went ham with a red can of spray paint, or it's just rusty. But it says, what does it say? You probably can't read it. It says Deadpool? Deadpool gun. Deadpool's gun. That's scribbled there. You get your little Deadpool symbol here up front. So this is a nice accessory as well. Again, if you got this and you didn't want to use this for Deadpool, you could get the figure. Even if you don't want the figure, you could probably get this figure and sell this figure off for $60-65. Keep the extra head if you want to paint it red, and just throw some, we'll keep these accessories for your other figures, or just your Redpool, or paint them black and use them for something else. But you do get a lot of options. For the price, you get the most with this guy. So he's a great figure, a great way to supplement your other Mezco Deadpools or any of your other figures. Your Deathstroke, which I just got in the mail today and I'm going to do a review of. Your regular Punisher. If you don't have the previous exclusive Punisher, you get the extra weapons, like the grenade launcher, these two guys, this rifle, which only Deadpool has, and you always get a nice extra gun. Alright, so guys, that's it. That's everything. I'm pretty sure I covered everything. I'm going to do some size comparisons, because not only was this a comparative review, it was a review of the figures. And I'm not going to do individual for these guys, because that would just be too much. So we'll pull up Redpool, because he's got the bomb harness on there. And let's start comparing him to some other Mezcos. Let's put him next to Punisher, with his crooked gun I got from a NECA, figure. So there he is next to Mezco Punisher. Here he is next to Mezco Wolverine, rocking the old man Logan head on there. I didn't feel like popping it off. So they are side by side. All right, get you two out of here. Put him next to Shorty McShort, the Marvel Legends Wolverine. In case you like this one better, because he does have great scale. Probably the best Marvel Legends they've ever put out. Alright. I'm going to also compare him to Mezco Pizza Spidey. Oh no. Battery is dying. Losing flash. Alright, I'll turn on this light, guys. We're going to make it. We're at the end. The freaking home stretch. I'm not going to lose it now. And just going to do one more. Pop that guy out of the way. And compare him to a DC's Icon Shazam. DC Icon Black Adam, which is actually a pretty tall figure. Alright, and that is it. That is that. Alright, that's everything. Get these guys out of the way. Everybody, thank you for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed. Please like, subscribe, comment at the bottom. If you have any questions, you just want to comment, because you can do that, because we're cool. Thank you for tuning in. Alright guys, I'm going to leave a link. You can check out my Facebook page. I'm going to try to be more active on there. If I have the time, I'm going to try and get up an Instagram. I just want to get some followers, get up to 300, do a small giveaway, get more and more followers. See if I can do more of this. Let me know if you like this comparative review. This one's much shorter than my Punisher review, so you can check that one out too. I'm going to do another one of these for Daredevil. I'm going to do a review for Spider-Man, Deathstroke, and I'm going to do some mod videos. I'm going to find some pictures online that some people have put up, and I'm also going to show all the different things I've done. I actually already showed all the different things I've done with my Punisher, so I don't really need to, but I'll make a short, like, 5-minute video of that, so you guys don't have to go crazy and watch that long-ass hour thing. Alright, guys, Thank you for tuning in again. Like, subscribe, comment. Peace.